Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Diego Castro. President Bongbong Marcos says sites under the country's enhanced defense cooperation agreement with the U.S. won't be used for offensive attacks. Marcos Jr. explained that the bases will just help the Philippines if it needs help, especially during calamities. China earlier warned that more EDCA sites may lead to, quote, a whirlpool of potential conflict in the Taiwan Strait.
Hindi tayo papayag na gamitin ang mga bases natin para sa kahit anong offensive na action. Ito ay para lamang tulungan ang Pilipinas kapag nangangailangan ng tulong.
The president maintained that the addition of 4 military bases under EDCA should not worry China. 2 new EDCA sites will be in the province of Cagayan and 1 each in Gamo Isabela and Balabac Island in Palawan.
Kung wala namang sumusugod sa atin, hindi na sila kailangan mag-alala dahil hindi naman sila natin lalabanan. At hindi naman, ang ginagawa lamang natin ay patuloy natin na pinapatibay natin ang depensa ng ating teritoryo, ang pagdepensa ng Republika.
It's all systems go for the biggest Balikatan exercise between the Philippines and U.S. militaries, which will run starting today to April 28th. Some 17,600 members of the AFP and the U.S. military are set to participate in the annual War Games, almost double of last year's 8,600. It will be held in various areas in the Philippines, including Zambales, Aurora, Antique, Palawan, and Fort Magsaysay in Nueva Ecija. Participants will work on areas of maritime security, live fire training, and counter-terrorism, among others. The biggest ever Balikatan exercises kicks off just as China ends its 3-day military drill in Taiwan amid heightened tensions with the U.S.
This year's Balikatan, we will be doing something different. We will be operating outside our traditional training areas because in this particular iteration, we will be exercising maritime security, maritime domain awareness, and coastal defense. This naturally will make us have to go to the littoral areas because that's the only area where we can test those concepts.
Balikatan 2023 spokesperson Mike Lohico, meanwhile, believes that the establishment of new EDCA sites will help better facilitate Balikatan exercises in the future, especially in terms of logistics. President Bongbong Marcos led the commemoration of the fall of Bataan, saying that even though the Filipinos lost the battle, it marked the beginning of the Filipinos' resurgence as a fighting force. Marcos made the remark during the 81st anniversary of the Araw ng Kagitingan or Day of Valor at the Mount Samat National Shrine in Pilar, Bataan. The president likewise says his administration is working to improve the pension system for war veterans to ensure all of them are properly paid. Once a stable pension system is established, Marcos said his government would look for benefits that could be given to our World War II veterans.
Pag naayos natin ito, saka na ngayon natin tignan kung ano pa ang maaari nating ibigay. Lalong-lalo na sa World War II veterans dahil kung maalala ninyo, a few years ago, it was only a few years ago na kinilala ang ating mga veterano at ibinigay ang kanilang back pay.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Motorists, heads up! Oil companies are implementing a hefty increase in pump prices today. Effective this morning, diesel is more expensive by 1 peso and 70 centavos a liter. Gasoline sees a major price hike, up by 2 pesos and 60 centavos a liter. Kerosene prices are also up by 1 peso and 90 centavos a liter. This fuel price hike had been widely expected after OPEC announced additional cuts in production. OPEC said the move is meant to stabilize the market and punish speculators. One transport group is opposing plans to open up more slots for TNVS units in Metro Manila. Laban TNVS said more slots would mean congestion and possibly higher fares. The group said this in response to the LTFRB's plan to open 10,000 slots for TNVS units in the capital region. Laban TNVS said that aside from aggravating traffic, the move also affects current TNVS drivers who are reportedly having a hard time booking passengers. The group said that the demand has already gone down after its peak during the holidays. Various skin diseases are spreading among prisoners in the Manila City Jail amid the hot and dry season. Gio Robles with the details.
Continuous scratching on the legs, on the hands, and even on the stomach. It even came to a point that these scratches led to bruises. This is what prisoners in the Manila City Jail in Santa Cruz, Manila are having to endure.
Grabe, kahit ating gabi, kamot kami ng kamot hanggang madaling araw. Hindi kami pinatutulog.
Maikli na nga yung kuko ko, pero nagkakasugat pa rin po talaga siya.
Some other prisoners are also seeing that their wounds are getting more infected by the day. They have been suffering for weeks from excessive itching caused by scabies. That is further aggravated by the hot weather and overcrowding in the prison cells, which makes the spread of the illness faster. Manila City Jail has the most number of prisoners in the entire country. The prison's capacity is only a little over 1,000, but currently there are more than 4,000 prisoners. Data from the Manila City Jail from January to March of this year, 237 prisoners have contracted scabies. More than 100 have also experienced itching or rashes. Almost 50 prisoners have coughs and colds, while some have high blood pressure and some are experiencing diarrhea. If coughs and colds are not treated promptly, it can worsen and lead to the spread of tuberculosis. Almost 60 prisoners are currently isolated, and more than 80 are undergoing treatment for 2 months or more.
So ang ginagawa namin, kapag nagpakonsulta sila, ini-screen namin kung gano'ng nakatagal yung ubo. At kapag mga 2 linggo na tumagal yan at wala talaga kahit nag-antibiotic o binigyan ng gamot, hindi pa rin gumagaling, so sinasubmit sila namin para sa gene expert. Ito yung sputum examination dito sa jail.
Another problem for the Manila City Jail is its water supply. During hot weather, it is important to ensure the prisoners have enough water to drink, especially those with high blood pressure.
Every hour po ay umiinom po sila ng at least 1 glass of water po para at least ma-situate po natin na hydrated po ang ating mga persons deprived of liberty.
And that's it for this hour. Join us again at 7:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.